You can hear the falls from here. We're about to enter Turkey Foot Falls. What would you like to say about Turkey Foot, Daryl?
It's just pretty falls down there, and up here about halfway up the hill used to be 2 game warden houses up there. Of course, they've been long gone.
And we're about a quarter of a mile from Sipsey. Falls is right down there. Diane Miller on top of the bluff waving. And here is Turkey Foot Falls. This is Kinlock Falls. What is it, Hubbard Street? Not far from Hubbard's Mill. There's the slide where the kids go down. And of course this is where they jump off. And there's Daryl. This is the bridge right below Kinlock Falls. Crosses Hubbard's Creek. There are still pictures existing of the old bridge that used to be here.
Okay, we're at Bankhead Tour at the area they now call the Kinloch Springs, but this is the entrance that used to be to the Hubbard Plantation, which was named Kinloch. And during the Civil War, or right before the Civil War, I think he left, or right after the Civil War I, I'm not sure, leaving 2 families of blacks living here. They also had the name Hubbard, which plays into the history of Winston County later on, and even though we're out of Winston County. But as time went on, I was surprised to learn that in the 1930s, that the old plantation house was here, and the Forest Service had purchased the property and was using it, the property and the old house, as their headquarters as a CC camp was being built. And the CC boys were being moved in and living in tents until they built the camp. And during that period of time, Wayne Weaver, who later became district attorney of Winston County probably for around 30 years, was working there, and the 2-story Hubbard Plantation house burned. Over south of us, southwest of us, is a spring that the CC camp boys built while they were here. And you can still see the old piers and pilings back there of the several buildings that they had. They were probably a couple of hundred men working here at that time during the CC, and probably more than that came through. There's an interesting story written by one of the people that came here and worked called The First Snow. It was the first time you ever seen the snow up here. Told several interesting things about the Bankhead Forest and around the Kinloch. The spring is walled in. The CC boys walled it in. It's out there about 50 yards.
in front of his face and all that.
Kinloch Spring. These are Indian markings that has been outlined with chalk in the Kinloch Shelter. That symbol is supposed to be a snake. And of course there's some more over here. Another amazing fact about this shelter is how high it is. According to Jim Manasco, some Indian ceremonies are still held here. The remaining wood of Aunt Jenny Johnston's house that was burnt. We are right off Forest Service Road 203 in Lawrence County.
Turn around, Danny.
This burned in October, I think it was Halloween night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Of 2005. And this past Halloween, we had some paranormal investigators here. And they did catch some things, though I don't know what exactly yet. They haven't shared it with me.
Ours was at our old home place.
And this is Aunt Jenny Johnston's root cellar. This root cellar is supposed to be haunted too. I'm going to switch on my night vision. This is it, apparently.
If you come out of there, don't do it in a hurry. He's not just going to do it.
Some boogers in there, huh?
I don't need to go.
Yeah, do you?
Because of spiders. Not because of ghosts, but because of spiders. Don't say that.
I tell you, I got the car keys. I like the door and tree. Get the bar.
We have a lady up there.
This is also the Bowler Road and also the Hightown Indian Path. This is Poplar Springs Cemetery, where Aunt Jenny Johnston's buried. Our last stop of the day. And Aunt Jenny Johnston is supposed to be buried right here, though idiots keep stealing her tombstone. And this is her son Henry. Carla told about that, but I forgot what the meaning was.